Do you want to... I forgot what I was going to say. Wow, let's try that again. Take two. Now, do you want to try to understand the relationship between Sam Asghari and Britney Spears? Well, then this video is for you. Well, hello there, my friends. It's always a pleasure to sit down with you and just share our thoughts and theories. I am Dee Sparta, and welcome to my channel. This is where we dive into the mysterious and unsolvable, then try to learn more through tarot and other divination tools. If you're new here, you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I post videos weekly, and sometimes I'll throw in a bonus video or two. So please also hit that thumbs up and comment below about your thoughts and ideas on today's topic of Sam Asghari and Britney Spears, as well as post your suggestions for future videos. Now, let's get into what we will be covering today, which is, yes, the engagement of Sam Asghari and Britney Spears. I know a lot of people have questions. Is this a real relationship? Is he on the payroll? Was he paid by daddy and getting information to tell daddy about Britney and tattletale or something? People had all sorts of theories, and I've even seen the theory about him being Britney's chef. And I wanted to go through and maybe debunk some of this stuff that's not true, and see if we could get to a little bit about who exactly is Sam Asghari and about this relationship, okay? Wow, I'm excited. Today, I didn't bother putting on makeup, folks. This is just I put lipstick on and I put mascara because my grandma, Sue, always would say she would never go out without at least her lipstick and mascara. So, Grandma, I know you're out there. I miss you. Oh gosh, I do miss my grandparents. It's hard. I'm 50 years old, folks, and I have lots of memories of just when I was younger and the good times I had with them. Anyway, on that note, yeah, so this is just me in my old self because I just couldn't get motivated to put on makeup. I am tired. I have physical therapy today. I have recovery. I fell down last week when I went to get the mail, tripped on the sidewalk. There was stuff on it. I don't know. And I fell and I scraped up my knee and hurt. And my hands. My hands were kind of scraped up. You can't tell now. They're still real sensitive. So I couldn't even do tarot cards. So that's why we've had to wait for a video. Sorry, folks. Now, if you want to learn more about Britney and Sam, please stick around. And if you don't, you just want to jump ahead and get that tarot reading, I hook you up. I put the chapter links down below here so you can watch the tarot reading. Or if you want to go to the tarot reading and then you're interested and come back to this discussion and how we deep dive into things, you can do it either way. It's up to you. No harm, no foul. So, here we go. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for sticking around or for coming back around. Still, thank you. I appreciate you all so much. Let's get into a little bit about Sam Asghari. His name is Sam Asghari. He was born March of 1994. I don't have exact dates and such, so I wasn't able to do a birth chart, and I'm sorry. But, so I'm not sure what his astro sign is without the exact date in March, so we're kind of like stumped. So I wish I could have that information. I'm sorry. Now, he was born in Tehran, Iran. He is 6'2". He and Britney have been together since 2016. His parents were Mike Asghari and Fatima Asghari. His nationality is known as American Iranian. He is the youngest of four. Now, his career, what they say now, is what we kind of get a little into is he's a model, a personal trainer. Some say he was a chef, a private chef. Yeah, he moved to America in 2006 and staying with his dad, who was a truck driver. Now, in 2015, Asghari modeled in a Michael Costello show. He's also starred as a construction worker in Fifth Harmony's Work From Home music video, and he also became a full-time personal trainer at Gold's Gym. Now, apparently, he met Britney later on the set of Slumber Party music video in 2016, same year that they started. Now, there is an age difference, and that bothers some people because Sam was only 22 when he started dating Britney, who is 13 years older. So I'd put her like 35. Now, I look at this and I'm like, that's not so bad. No, it can't be bad because my wife was about 22, 23 when I first met her, and I was like, 35. There's a 12-year age difference between she and I. Yes. And here's the thing. It clicked. It just went so well. The age difference actually, it's like we keep each other alive, It's so fun. She keeps me young. We balance each other out. So I just, I don't have a problem with the age difference. But some people say, oh, this age difference is dangerous. Phooey. My wife just messaged me. Love you, babe. See, she must be at work now. Well, here's some theories about Sam and Britney and they're all getting together. Some say he's on the payroll, or he was a chef, as Britney's private chef. Now, some of this I've seen Sloan, which I have a lot of respect for Sloan and his videos. They, no harm, no foul here, folks. But I think he got it wrong about Sam being on the payroll. You see, originally court documents were showing that someone with a redacted name was working for Britney about the same time as a private chef for like $500 a day, but everything was redacted. So people were thinking, because there was an Instagram story with Brit showing off Sam's cooking skills. And it's a real cute Instagram story of him. And he's like cooking all his food. And she's like, this is what I get every day, So people think, oh, he must have been a paid chef. Well, maybe he just is her boyfriend and cooks her food. That actually does happen. So people were saying, maybe Britney brought him on as a chef after she met him so she could be closer to him. I'm not going to judge on that. How I met my wife, I was at work and I had returned from maternity leave. I was a single mom. And I was training her, I was kind of her superior there and training her. And now here we are with 2 kids and married. So working together, that's okay. She's his boss. That's fine. No problem with that. Okay, so I'm trying, folks. Some say that, he was, working for Jamie instead. Jamie hired him as a chef and thought, Britney will take kindly to him, and maybe, he could get information and help keep tabs on her. But if you realize he like had things bugged and recording in rooms and doing all sorts of illegal shit. Oh, Jamie, you're going to have to go down for this. For all of that, I really hope he does. James Spears, the father, is just bad. But you know what? I wouldn't put it past him trying to hire someone to get an in on Britney. But maybe, he was and he changed his mind because maybe he fell in love with her. That happens, that could happen. And a lot of people are just saying Sam's only in it for the money. They're trying to be like, what exactly does he really do for work? So yeah, I just, you know what? They got engaged after her conservatorship was, or was it during the court hearings when they were getting rid of the conservatorship, got engaged. I know she wants to have a child because she wasn't allowed to while she was under the conservatorship because, well, James Spears is evil. He's a bad dude. We know he's a bad man. We just, here at this channel, if you don't get it, if you're going to be on my, be part of this community and you think James was all right, then, he was controlling and manipulative, and abusive with what he did. It was, physical because of what he did with her meds. I don't know if he actually, hit her, but forcing her not to be able to have a kid, that's some physical abuse there, folks, too. And having her meds changed on her and making her work hard, that's all abuse. Emotional abuse, taking away her freedom, her ability to have money of her own, to get things and do things on her own. He just crushed her. So she could be, staying in the relationship with Sam because her whole world is opened up now to where she could do anything. It's almost, you're in a controlling home, you turn 18, you move away from home, and you're like, oh, do you know that experience? Yeah. I mean, it's like, I know when I got out of my controlling my first marriage, it was bad. The guy was just, I barely got out of there alive, let's put it that way. And he controlled everything. So when I got out of that, I was just like, freedom. I was so glad to be free. So you know what? Maybe, she's hanging on to Sam because she needs something to anchor her. Maybe he's like an anchor to her. Or he's all she knows and she feels safe with him because he was a haven to her during these dark times. I was amazed that I was like, so James is letting Britney have a relationship. That always boggled me because I would think he'd want to keep her single and working, but he probably realized she needed to have someone close by. I don't know. It's just all so weird. I just want Britney to be happy. She's so gifted, so talented. She deserves better than what she's gotten. Okay, so now we got, this has been shorter than others, and I've been rambling still. Sorry, folks. I just a D rambling. Let's get over into the tarot psychic reading. If you want, let's get into it now. Hey, oh gosh, I put this on and my hair is not. Okay, so right now I am going to get into the tarot reading. Please remember that this is all alleged, and for entertainment purposes. I do this. I really care about Britney, and I really was hoping this relationship was healthy, was good for her. I'm concerned. And then, when I put in the playlist for today, it was going to be Britney music, and what do I get? The song Criminal. So, great, right? Let's get into this tarot reading here now. Oh boy. Okay. The Ace of Swords. Whew. That truth is going to be coming out. She's going to succeed what she wants. There's going to be some breakthroughs in her life, and it might even be in her relationship. Let's see here. The Ace of Cups. You know, cups often have to do with relationships. So yeah, there's a new beginning of a new relationship? What? Or is it like the Chariot reversed? There's a lack of direction. She's confused. There's a lot of confusion. Has to do with some of her fears. Let's see what cards come underneath these. We get a better picture. Decisions. She's juggling a lot of decisions. She's trying to take care of everything and handle everything herself on her own now. And I think I think she doesn't trust a whole lot. She feels that if she's going to be successful, she's got to manage everything herself, and she's trying to. The World is reversed, and that's over. There's a relationship, or even just her love, what she's dealing with this. It's just a closure of a sad ending. She needs personal closure in her own life in order to be healthy, to be in a good relationship. She's been broken. And she's been used so much. Whew. The Five of Swords here, folks, and it is reversed. There's this. What the fuck? Somebody from the past. There's going to be a reconciliation. Which is going to put a strain on things. Oh my. Nine of Cups reversed. This is the lack of true joy. She's not really happy. All this stuff breaking down and this personal resentment and looking for this new, like, the new relationship I've seen is the engagement. But there's a lot of doubts. She hasn't been truly happy in so long that it's almost like she thought what she wanted was marriage with Sam and be together and be on her, free. But she's realizing maybe she's not all that happy. Page of Coins. That financial opportunity, manifesting, developing stuff. Okay, all right. Then I see this card, the Six of Wands reversed. Okay, I'm starting to get some clarity here, folks. This is about, self-manifesting of things. How powerful our words are. But then, pride right now might be keeping her connected to Sam. And she's not seeing it clearly. She thinks she's getting everything she wanted. I wanted to bring all this happiness and this relationship and success, and it's supposed to be with Sam. She has this picture. There's lack of of understanding of what's really going on. And here's the moon. Yeah, that's appropriate, isn't it? The relationship, it's all an illusion, and she's afraid to let go. She's afraid of what others are going to think when she breaks up with him, kind of a pride. Because I've been with him this whole time with my dad, and been fighting to stay, have this guy by my side, and now I'm like, maybe not, and I don't want them to think they were right. She's just got to take control herself, and yeah, here's the Seven of Wands reversed. Is that 7? I gotta look at my cards. Yeah, okay. I'm legally blind, folks. Please bear with me, please. She's feeling overwhelmed, smothered, held back. Maybe Sam is kind of acting like that. Strength card. She needs to rely on her own inner strength. She needs to realize that she is Britney bitch. Okay? That's who she is. She is badass. She doesn't need others. But at the same time, she needs to put around people that she can trust. And here's the Six of Swords. And see, it's a transition, rite of passage, release, recovery. She's got to recover from the wounds of this, what the conservatorship has put her through. And the relationship is kind of clouding that. It's not as yeah. Here's the devil reversed. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Sam is a very dark person, and I think that attracted Britney, and she kind of was enthralled with that darkness. There's this dark side. I think it might have excited her, but it is not safe for her. It's creating a whole lot. It's like she's not seeing the control that Sam has over her. Here's the King of Wands. Here's interesting. He's won her over by making, he's kind of a take charge, push things, but there's things he does that just is charming, very charming. And he has a way of just like hot and cold, turn it on and off. And it confuses her. Yeah, here's Judgment reversed. That's a cafoozles. She knows, she's ignoring the truth. She's ignoring red flags. She's not sure if she can even trust herself. She can't trust others, but she's like, can I trust myself? Because, I got in this conservatorship. I couldn't get out. I have been broken down and told, I'm no good, and I gotta believe in myself better. Yeah. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, there's conflict in their relationship. Money does bring up part of it, and Britney needs to be free to spend almost. Sam might be afraid to let her, doesn't want to go crazy, but he doesn't always understand retail therapy or self-care. And yeah, there's just, yeah. The Sun, like I said, she's got inner strength. She needs to see everything she does have, see what it, because she's got so much sex. She's got so much success, even ahead, that's to come. I don't know about this relationship. It seems off almost. I'm going to pull up a deck here, an oracle deck. Dark Mirror. Since, I saw darkness, it confirms that before, when I was looking for cards, and I was just drawn to this deck. Okay, good. Triumph of Lies. This guy's a liar. A liar. That is like, okay, so remember when I was saying there's a little bit of pride that's making her stay? Also with Sam? That's what this is. It's like, I want to keep up on this front that, yeah, I'm better off now that I'm free. View. alone in the world. I don't think she wants to be alone in the world. I think she has been isolated and controlled. I think she's afraid of being alone. I don't blame her. I would, she's waiting. Someday my prince will come. Do, 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 do. I'm sorry. That's what I kind of think. She's waiting for that. I won't cry for you. Ouch! That's a painful card. She's basically, what I see is there is this, it's dark. What's going on is there's already been like a separation. One person's already been pulling themselves away. It's going dark. This is really a dark relationship. But there's a fear to get away for some reason. Ooh, a bunch of cards dropped. Can't go do that many. Let's get. Being vulnerable, naked before the stars. Having the triumph of lies with pride. It's been keeping her. She doesn't want to be vulnerable. She needs to realize that's where her strength is, where she'll see clearer. Because this is envious gluttony is over, alone in the world, staying in this relationship. This dude is dark and spooky and diseased and disgusting. There is something about Sam that's not right. It's off. But he was who she, was been there around. Parasite. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that parasite, that's for sure. He's like infecting her, trying to infect her. I think he's poisoned her in some ways in trying to be, the one in charge here, folks, He's using her, but she was using him. This is a parasitic relationship. It's going both ways. She was using him because she didn't want to be alone in the world. He was using her for his own dark, manipulative ways. I think artificial heart. Loneliness ain't killing me no more. The song Stronger is in my head now. Britney, you're stronger now. You don't need to be afraid of that loneliness. Oh gosh, girl. Atonement. You just need to give everybody a big, huge F you. I'm going to be on my own. You need to accept that if you stay in the relationship, it's going to be parasitic. It's going to go down. Pride is going to hurt you more. You need to accept that if you stay in this, you're fated to suffer. Yeah, Britney. This relationship is not good. I see a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. He gave me the happiness and security I've needed. He's like, I've given all this to you. You owe me. Kind of. Let me try this deck. The Lenormand. I just reveal your true face. Show me who Sam really is. Okay. So 12, these birds. This usually means there's been a lot of gossipiness going on. Rumors. And it's also about a couple. So we're we're talking about Sam and Britney here. $27. Which, next to the birds with the gossip, is so apropos, because that means there's something out there. The social hurt. She uses Instagram a lot to express things. There is something. Here she is, the lady. This is Britney. There's some text or something that she doesn't want out. $21. It's like, whatever this is, it's obstructing her, keeping her from doing what she needs to do, which is really walk away from the relationship. What has Sam got on her? Maybe she's just worried that he's going to expose her vulnerabilities, like so many other people have been taking advantage of her. 5 tree. Oh, it's long term. Procrastination. 2. It's like she needs to grab the opportunity, because her strength and how much everybody loves her, she doesn't realize. I mean, she's starting to see it. She needs to realize that she doesn't need to worry about pride. She doesn't need to worry about her family, because they ain't nothing. And that people are going to believe her. She needs to realize she's going to be believed over someone who she may break up with, like she broke up with Sam. Ooh, something missing. Let's see what is missing here. Need to look closer and inspect deeper. Ooh, 19. Oh, Sam is trying to take that authority role over Britney. And real slight, he's manipulating it. And here is the whip and the broom, and this is abuse. She gets punished. Sam is an angry, has a temper, and it's like if she keeps doing everything right and saying the right things, she feels like everything's safe and okay. it's like a cycle for him. Here's 31. As I was saying, it's like a cycle for him. But she needs to see that she needs to look deeper into the relationship. It'll get clearer. And she will realize what she needs, what she wants. And hopefully she makes the right decisions. 32. Here's the moon next to the sun. She's worried about how others see her, how they're going to perceive her. She doesn't need to be. She doesn't need to be. She needs to listen to her children. I just thought of her sons. They want her to be happy and to do what she wants. So she should, kind of listen to them boys and realize that they want to protect her. She needs to also see she's badass and making money. And no matter what anybody has done or does do to try and hurt her, it's not going to stop her success. It's not going to change her fans who love her. The Free Britney movement was about, her getting what she needs, freedom, from being oppressed. And so many of us have been in oppressive, abusive relationships and not able to get out. And Britney really couldn't get out. It's, and people were sincere. They wanted her to know, we know you're not crazy. Paparazzi and all that stuff. People manipulated situations and her own pain and hurt she was going through. We all, so many of us, we deal with mental illness, and sometimes, we don't behave. Just see clouds and darkness, the sun coming through. She needs to find that strength. She's go on a vacation away, maybe just with her kids. Reconnect with them that way. Yeah. Well, this reading, I don't know. I don't really trust Sam. Sorry, bud. I don't think you are good. He's good enough for her. These are my personal opinions. I think there is. My personal opinion is he's got a dark, angry side, and he hides it well. And they can have such highs of great times of love, and then boom, the cycle it goes back and forth and around. So, because when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad, and that's what is going. That's what is making it hard on her right now, because he was that pillar, and he was good for her. He was there when she needed him in her darkness of, being that caged bird. But she cannot walk into another cage. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions about what you saw in the cards. Maybe you saw some things. I just want Britney to be happy. Girl, you just need to be happy. And you need to know how loved you are. She is so loved, and she needs to know that she can be on her own and be loved and heal. I wish that for her. I really do. And if you are in a relationship where you keep making excuses to stay in, it's time to stop making the excuses and take that next step. I did, and glad. Wasn't easy. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy. It's not. But in the long run, oh my gosh. It'll get easier. It'll get better. And you're going to realize, I can't believe I allowed this to happen in my life. Why did I allow him to do that? Oh my gosh. I'm so much better off now. You'll get there. So will our Britney. I believe in that. Well, you guys, remember, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I love you. Bye.